gosh, look at that. This is like Canadian Tire, but it's only food. Pat, don't believe anything he says. How's it feel?
Good, very good.
Oh, look at this one. Rule number 1, don't start the car until you know where you're going. And we are going to the Milton KOA in Milton because we need to sort things out before we pick up our bikes tomorrow. And today we have to find a UPS store or someplace to ship a bunch of stuff home so we can lighten the load in the van. Welcome to Wisconsin. Wisconsin is known as America's Dairyland. However, being a California girl, I would be remiss not to point out that California surpassed Wisconsin in milk production in 1993. But the wearable foam cheesehead is all Wisconsin's. It's a multi-million-dollar industry and the best part, in my opinion, of a Green Bay Packers football game. It's the nicest entrance I've ever seen at a KOA. Get away from the kids for swimming and stuff. It's perfect. By far the nicest KOA we have ever stayed at. Just amazing what we have here. For years I've been dragging a bathing suit around and I finally have an opportunity to use it. Very nice laundry room though. Did you notice they have frisbee golf here too? We are on our way to picking up our bikes before the Ragbrai ride. But first we're going to stop at a grocery store that's a favorite of a lot of people in Wisconsin called Woodman's. And John used to work for a company here in Florida Atkinson. So he's familiar with the store, and then we're going to get a few supplies before we meet up with our friends to get the bikes. Woodman's Market was founded in 1919 as a produce stand. It has grown to 19 stores in Wisconsin and northern Illinois and is employee-owned. The average store size is over 230,000 square feet, which is over 5 acres. The Kenosha Woodman's is believed to be the largest supermarket in the nation. I don't think I've ever seen so much bread. But there's more. Oh my God. Huge. Oh my gosh. But I just want a small amount. Whoa, whoa, look at that. I guess it's cleaning the floor. That's funny. I think they have every flavor of pretzel crisp there is. This is like Canadian Tire, but it's only food. It's like that size, isn't it? Isn't it the same size? 9.5 feet, 10 feet wide. That's nice. They actually have individual bounties. These are hard to find. There's even more toilet paper over here. Just unbelievable. Maybe they have those crackers that you like. Here we go. Yeah, they do. Parmesan goldfish. Couldn't find those in Canada. Now, finally, Skippy again. I don't know, but these are awful handy. They've got barbecue sauce. Look at that. Look at that. These are our favorite chili beans. They don't sell these in Canada either. I've never seen such a big Jell-O aisle. They even had my favorite coffee. They have 2 natural food aisles. That's all chips. Have my favorite. Oh my gosh, it's a new flavor. Orange cream. John tells me this is an employee-owned store. Sorry, Myers, but Woodman beats you out by a long shot. And this lady in there that was helping us, she said that she thinks that there's only one store that's larger, and that's in Spain. One caveat though, they do not take Visa, MasterCard, any of those. They only take debit cards or Discover cards. It's a good thing we shipped stuff home yesterday because we wouldn't have room otherwise. They must dominate the food market here. Huge. Just checked our mileage from when we started this trip. We have now done 10,000 miles. The primary reason we took our bikes on this trip was for the bike ride across Iowa, otherwise known as Ragbrai. A former colleague of John's who lives in Illinois said he would hold them until we returned from Canada. It was nice to travel without the extra length on our van, but it was also nice to have an excuse to catch up with Pat and Cookie and check out their new Pleasureway on tour. Pat, don't believe anything he says.
Okay.
Nothing.
We got chairs.
We're going to try out the seat organizer on the Ford chassis and see how it fits. Oh, honey, we got to get one of those.
It fits around the news.
And they come in black, charcoal, and light this gray color.
This is really nice. Wow.
And I get no commission.
You should.
Probably 3 or 4. I think I've had mine 3 years, maybe. Bye, you guys. Thank you. The Army Corps of Engineers operates thousands of camping opportunities at hundreds of lakes and waterways across the U.S. They're an incredible bargain with beautiful facilities. Believe me when I say the Army knows how to construct a proper dump station. But many are now requiring reservations, so book ahead. We were able to book ours at the last minute. I think the best way to find them is with the All Stays app. They have a filter just for core properties. But don't necessarily trust the directions they send to Google Maps. It's probably best to enter the exact coordinates. And we've also noticed that they're often near noisy trains, so read the reviews. Deere Harvester Works has been producing farm machinery in East Moline, Illinois since 1913. It is now the largest combine manufacturing facility in the world with nearly 90 acres of manufacturing space. Call ahead for visitor hours and tours. Side of the road. That accident has backed it up for, 3 miles? Or at least. In the U.S., trucking is a $700 billion industry, moving 71% of the nation's goods and accounting for more than 5% of all full-time jobs. Several viewers of this channel have told me their truck driving partners love Iowa 80 because it has parking for 900 trucks. Just behind the truck stop is the museum, owned by the family of founder Bill Moon. It's definitely worth a stop to learn about trucking and see over 100 rare and vintage trucks. Wow. This was originally a Model A, a 1933 Model A. It was loaned to a film company, and they made it into this paddy wagon that was used in the 1978 film starring Sylvester Stallone. Isn't that amazing? So the chassis is a Model A, and the body is plywood. It's on loan. That is beautiful. Wow. A 1921 International Harvester. So this police vehicle has steel plates mounted on the front bumper are bullet deflectors for the front tires. These are all Mack trucks. Huh. There's a wrecker for you, Matt. I like this one. 1915 Mack AB. Wind power is the largest source of generated electricity in Iowa. There are wind turbines everywhere. They rank second to Texas in installed capacity. At this point, my concern is which way the prevailing winds blow in summer. We have a 450-mile bike ride ahead of us. This is our second Army Corps campground, and it's really lovely, and there's a bike trail right below us. We are going for our first bike ride in over, 2.5 months. So we are definitely not in shape for Ragbrai. We don't know where we're going, but we're going there. I wonder if he's wishing he had brought his electric bike. He'll never admit it though. How's it feel?
Good. Very good.
Sailor Lake. The Army Corps has 4 campgrounds here along the lake. I think 1 is on the other side and 3 on this side. And the 2 we've seen are really nice. This was another amazing Army Corps campground. Highly recommend. It's called, put it on the screen, Prairie Flower Campground. Really big. They have electric only, but they have a dump station, fresh water, everything you want, plus cycling trails, walking trails. It's a great spot. Welcome to Boxholm, established in 1900, population 200 plus. Home of the Swedes. Guess we're going to be seeing a lot of corn and soybeans. I think there was no other food in the world, right? I think this is the town of Dayton. Cute. We are on our way to Lamar's, Iowa, invited by viewers, a viewer named Carolyn, and she wants us to come to what they call the ice cream capital of the world. And who could turn that down? Must have been windy. Whoa. must be close because I see a huge ice cream cone right there. Instead of cows, they have ice cream cones everywhere.
In 1925, Fred Wells and his sons opened an ice cream plant in Lamar's, Iowa. It has grown to 900,000 square feet with a 12-story refrigeration tower, producing 75 million gallons of frozen treats. It's believed to be the world's largest family-owned and managed dairy processor.
This is called the Monster Peanut Butter Cup. Is that what it's called?
Yep. And it even has a buddy spoon. Oh my gosh, look at that. You get no lunch or dinner. You got something more reasonable. What's that?
This is just a hot fudge. So.
It's just hot fudge.
Yep.
That was a great time. What a nice couple. And they said that there are a bunch of murals back here in the alley, and we're checking them out.
The Lamar's Alley Art Project began in 2013 with its first mural.
Oh, there's some more down here. I'll have to check that out.
They are now installed on 42 buildings in 10 alleys, thanks to the contribution of dozens of Midwest artists.
Oh, look at this one. Whoa. Huge. It's an ice cream tree down there. Must be so. Ice cream capital of the world. Life is sweet.
There are 55 ice cream cone sculptures dotted around town, all painted and designed by local artists.
Fashions. What a nice young lady. And of course I bought a top. Gotta support the locals.
I don't know what you've done, but it's lovely.
John now has a haircut. Looks a lot better than mine. Well, wait a minute. There you go. She wasn't a happy barber, but she did a good job.
Good job.
We kept trying to get her to smile, but she finally smiled when John gave her a $23 tip for a $17 haircut. More art. There is no beauty without some strangeness. Yep. Oh, look, John. Look. There's more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Oh, there's some way down there. You got your ice cream tree. Oh, there's the old man. Oh, there's some more murals.
This town of 10,000 has hosted Ragbrai twice, in 2005 and again in 2021. It will likely host again in the future as the route changes every year. Next week, Ragbrai 2022.